This video is rated TV 16, has some harsh language which may not be appropriate for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Heavy Metal Explosion coming at you with another figure review, and this is technically Power of the Prime's Blastoff, I believe it is. But really it's Unite Warriors Blastoff. And I was so happy to hear that they were bringing this out. This is gonna go with my original sort of Combaticons team, and of course the Jet one that I have is gonna probably go with I don't know, the Voyager Cyclonus, or maybe if I decide to break down and get them, the god-awful Starscream. But what we've got here is Blastoff from basically China or Japan, and it's beautiful. I actually have the arms in modified mode where they're just like the position they had when they were in the Unite Warriors, and when they got brought over to the US, they were switched around at either here or here, and I can't remember which, in order to give it a toy look. So we'll go in and get the paint done. Got paint here on the arms. I believe the wings are all painted. This is, the engines are painted. This is painted. Tampo. Another Tampo. These are painted. This is all painted. That's painted. And well, we go underneath and Tampo, some paint. The gun is here. That's the storage. It also works as a faux landing gear, which right in here you can see dimples right here, and those are the landing gear. Pull that out. You can obviously put it right there or put it on top here, which up here or underneath, it's all fine by me. I mean, it looks good either way. Let's see, who do I have to compare it to? Let's do this. So they're relatively the same size, give or take, probably a millimeter or so. He did come with the hand, foot, fist, face, elbow thing. But again, I personally want to get the perfect effect stuff in order to make the combiners look better. So I guess without further ado, let's get the transformation. Let's pop the hands loose, and they have a tab right there that goes right there. We'll pull this out ever so slightly because they have tabs, nice small thin tabs, and they do tab right there, and I got dead skin. Pull that down, pull those out, and this is where it gets kind of iffy. You want to slide this down ever so slightly, roll it back, and then fold it in on itself. That way it looks better. Take that, fold it up, fold it up, fold, fold, there we go. Fold it up, raise your arms up, raise your arms up, and that'll let them sit a little bit better, like that. And again, like I said, I have it with this piece facing out, so the arms are switched. When it came for the Hasbro version, the arms were facing to where they face right here, like that, except on this side. But I didn't really like that too much. I like this more. So that's what I did. And then, oh God, I hate these. All right, so now pry your legs apart, and what you got is you've got a slot right here that the legs have a slight tab right in here. Can't really see it on my, there you go, and they fit together there. So bring this down and bring it in until it snaps into place. You want to take this, push it out, collapse your wing, and take your foot and yes, this is, and take your foot and rock it like so. Tilt it forward a little bit and push it up like that. Okay. Again, rotate that out. Put that in. Take your leg, fold it out until it snaps into place. Take your foot, kind of roll it around like so, and the way I got mine done is you'd have to rotate the body, bring it down, set your arms into place, and Bob's your uncle, you got yourself a Blastoff. And I like this guy. I mean, I could put this guy in the other positioning where, you know, you flip him around, you just turn him around, turn his head around, and flip the two arms, and that would be good for me too. But I just like this because it reminds me of the cartoon. So I really just wanted that cartoon feel. I think because I grew up on the cartoon more than the comic books, but I had the comic books, but I thought that the cartoon was leaps and bounds better. So I decided that a lot of my figures, if there was a cartoon version, that I would get it. And if I was a masterpiece collector, that's what I would have. I would have the probably the newer updated versions of all the figures because they were more cartoon accurate. But this guy here, I mean, he's just brings back that nostalgia because I liked the shuttles too. I grew up in the age when NASA had all the space shuttles and they were going up into space all the time. They were working on the space station, and you did have some problems. You know, there was life loss, but when you've got 100,000 pounds of rocket fuel strapped to you, there's gonna be, every now and again, there's gonna be something that'll happen that's gonna take lives. But those people, you know, back then, they were heroes. They were going out into space. They were the one riding those, you know, 100,000 pound bullets into space and putting their lives on the line. I mean, it's no different than the police officers out here every day, firemen, rescue workers, putting their lives on the line every day, smaller amounts. But these guys, or the military, that are flying jets, helicopters, you know, stuff like that, you know, that is just like being on those space shuttles. And those space shuttles, I really liked it. I had Skylinks, I had Blastoff, and if they had more space shuttles, I would have got all those. I mean, I had Omega Supreme, Cosmos, you know, yeah, I had them all. Let's get into articulation. All right, we got head rotation. Doesn't really do a whole lot of up, but you do get down due to a transformation joint. You go out all the way there, bicep, elbow, waist articulation, legs, full Van Damme, full Monty, thigh, and knee. Also on this guy, he has some ankle pivot or ankle rockers. Wee, wee, wee. Which gives you some nice wide flat stance. And this was far in between hard to come by in the combiners. They did have them throughout the years, but you know, it was just hard to come by in the combiner mode with the combiners. What I don't like is this hollowness here. I mean, I'm sure there could have been something that could have been done in order to fix that. But you know, hey, that's the thing. He does have his gun, and I think this is one of the best looking guns out there. This could actually, you know, somebody could replicate this and give them to all the Legend figures because it's just that small and that's compact. It's neat. It's not like these god-awful big guns they have for the US combiner releases. I mean, that's just obscene. As for comparison, there you are with another US separate release quick slinger here. What more can I say? I mean, Blastoff is a great figure. You might still be able to get them off of Amazon. This was an Amazon exclusive. You might be able to get them off of Amazon still for under $50. I don't know for certain. I haven't looked them up, but you might be able to get them for that. Let's see, what other ones did they come out with? We have that monster bot that came out, and I don't have that one handy. And oh, the punch counter punch. I'll be doing a review on him hopefully soon. But yeah, a great figure. I love the coloring on it. Again, there's not too much color applications other than here that you wouldn't have seen anywhere else, but because I have him in the Unite Warriors robot mode, you don't get to see that. So there you go. That's what he looks like. So with that being said, like, subscribe, leave a comment, look me up on Patreon, and until next time.